Hey, Lisa. I see the chat on my phone, but not on the actual broadcast. I'm sorry. On the actual broadcast. I'm sorry. On the actual broadcast. I'm sorry. Hey, Lori. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Lori. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Lori. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Kathy. Okay, so I see you guys on my phone, but not on the actual computer. On my phone, but not on the actual computer. On my phone, but not on the actual computer. On my phone, but not on the actual computer. Okay, turn the audio off on my phone. Okay, check 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm new to this. So I have to pay attention to both the phone and my laptop. Well, hi. Um, I'm gonna do my best here. Um, so I still see an echo. I almost wanted. I like my phone better than the laptop. I'm so sorry because I see more on the phone than I do the laptop. Give me just 2 more seconds to figure this out. Um, like I'm not sure why I see any of you on the laptop. Like where is the chat? 19 watching on Facebook. I see that. Uh, okay, so there's an echo, and I'm just gonna have to ignore. It's more annoying to me, hopefully, and not you guys. Unless, do you guys see the echo too? You hear it? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, let me try. How's echo back? Yeah. You said 2 live streams? It's feedback on one. Yeah. So do you guys hear feedback now? I still hear feedback, and I'm breaking up. So Lori, it's good? You're good? I hear feedback, but um if you guys don't, I'll endure it. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Uh, oh, wait a minute. Oh, oh, here we go. Hi, can you hear me? Okay, I think wait a minute. I just have to do one more thing. I think I know how to get rid of yes? Audio is good now? Okay. And I see all of the comments. Okay, I'm just gonna exit. Okay, so turning off the phone. No more echo. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let me see if I could nope, there's still an echo for me. The echo happened on my end. Let me try one more thing. Oh, what about now? What about now? Okay. I think we're good. I think I'm gonna just stay here. Okay, so, hello, everyone. I'm Awet Teame, and, uh, Corinne's one of Corinne's graduates, Angel Alchemy Academy graduate, and I'm super excited to be here. Um, and my story, I guess I should just very quickly give you the background. Um, everything just sort of happened gradually, but as an empath, I think, and tapping into the laws of attraction over 10 years ago, I was a member of Agape International Spiritual Center in Los Angeles, and that's Hogwarts for people, all things psychic, you know, shapeshifters, energy healers. So I was surrounded by all of that for a really long time, and that was my spiritual home. I finally found my spiritual home because I never believed in anything traditional. You know, I was born into the um, Orthodox Christian religion, um, and I was even baptized Orthodox Christian. But when I was 9 years old, I was left at home a lot, and I just had this a very strange awakening moment. I walked into the living room and eh, I suddenly realized I was in a body, and I was like, "What is body?" And then I looked at the window and I was like, "What is window? What is sky? What is couch? What is this place?" So I knew that it almost felt like a simulation at age 9. So I was on a search to find God at that age. Um, so, you know, I went to a Catholic church with my babysitter. I just knew that wasn't it. I was like, "This is definitely not it. I don't want any part of this." Even at age 9, it felt judgmental, but then you're still afraid to believe that initial instinct. So I still went to Christian churches every now and then, non-denominational, like through college. I went to non-denominational churches, um, and then eventually found Agape. And then I was like, okay, this is my church home. And I found Agape in like my late 20s, so that was a very long time. time ago. Um, and then, you know, it's I don't know if you guys could probably relate, to different supernatural things happening to you, either in dreams or, um, hearing voices or, um, just having experiences and knowing that there is something out there, um, separate from you, and then eventually you discover it's actually part of you, and then you're connected, and then you're having conversations or prayers, you learn to pray, um, but I started to just talk to, you know, the air, and I just had a feeling that the air was listening. So, long story short, I found Corinne's, Divine Magic Mastery, and there we learned about the spirits of the East, West, North, and South, and that just like, almost brought everything together because I've always known they were there and they were listening to me, but I didn't have a name to attach to whatever it was that I was speaking to or talking to. And manifesting also started to become almost innate. Um, I just knew it was sort of like a little secret that I sort of had to get me through stuff. So what I do is very practical. It's very practical manifesting. I'm literally struggling through this life trying to figure it out, and it seems like every negative thing that ever happened was an opportunity for me to use my manifesting powers to uh, re- reverse it. And it was just practice, practice. Some more negative things that kept happening to me. Uh, I mean, being raised in America as a single with by a single mother, that's traumatic in itself, Um, and I was born in Eritrea, East Africa, and at the time, it was smack dab right in the middle of the war against Ethiopia, so we had to escape Eritrea. So, I feel like all of those opportunities or scary experiences were opportunities to either activate my empathic, abilities, 'cause, later I discovered that, empath that that, uh power or that ability is activated because you have to sense your environment, sense it out, sense out people, sense out, uh, who's good, who's bad, who's gonna hurt me, who's not gonna hurt me, sort of thing. So I've always, like, sort of, um, uh, sort of tiptoed around bad people. I think with like, I just "Oh god, this is a bad person." So, like, I used to do that as a kid, like, it's just I've gotten lucky, you know, um, like, being so close to danger and then always, like, walking around it somehow, and that's, like, the angels, that is the ancestors that have always been there. Spirits of the East, North, South, and West always have been there, um, just and me just, not that I'm tapping in and listening to them to help me out because here I am, this little person that has no support, no father to protect them, no male figure to protect you. So how else are you gonna protect you? You're in a not safe world. Like it didn't matter where we lived, whether it's Boston, LA, eventually when I moved away. Um, just so just saying all of that to and now I'm so grateful. It's like now I'm actively practicing these abilities, but they've always been there. I've always somehow saved myself. Um, and a lot when you're a manifestor, you're manifesting on the fly, okay? And you're making things happen. You're suddenly just creating something new out of nowhere. It seems like, but but when you're making lemonade, literally out of lemons, I think that's what my specialty is. It's just, I'm using ingredients that already exist. So when you're using ingredients that already exist and you're building, um, from something that you already know, experiences that you've already had, mistakes that you've already made, not to go that route. But so you're accumulating data, 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 and then you just oh, and the most important part, um, is healing from all the pain and suffering and disappointments. So when you heal, that's how you create confidence to manifest, right? So and you've given yourself a million experiences. Once you start practicing this, and once you allow yourself to receive, you'll you'll build confidence in what it is that you're doing, and you'll build confidence in the ancestors and the angels that are around you that are literally having your back the entire way. And you're allowing yourself to believe in the impossible. And that I think that's the fun part. Um, so it's like now now it's really playtime, um, because, you're on the other side, and you're just like you're almost like, "Holy shit, we did that." That's the level that you wanna get to. And then the creating boundaries, oh, and when you discover how, um how precious your energy is and how effective your energy is and how it actually helps people, and how they use it. So now you're being careful about who you share your energy with, and even if it means cutting things off with your parent, cutting things off, I mean, that's hard, and it's taken me this year old, to finally have the balls to cut that, energetic cord between the parent, because you see, and they've told you a million times that, you know, that person is a narcissist and that person is an antagonist and the biggest antagonist in your life, and it's like, "Hey, oh my gosh." Um, so so it's okay for me it's okay for me to not let them use my energy? Wow, okay. But it's o but now I'm also, confident enough to share my energy when I want to on purpose. So today, this is what I'm gonna be doing for you guys. So, and it's hi Facebook user, I don't know who that is, and I'm glad to see you too, even though I don't know, you on purpose, made yourself anonymous. Um, but I know you somewhere. Um, so so today what we're gonna do is, uh, so again, earlier I mentioned that it's really important to heal the energetic blockages that prevent you from giving yourself something that you really want. So we're gonna keep your manifestations simple, and, because, um, this is in a group setting, I also wanna mention that energy link healing is a very real thing. So all of us are connected, okay? And all of our energies are supporting, we're giving and taking from each other. So whatever it is that you don't need, whatever energy that you don't need, you're actually giving to someone else. And whatever energy I need, I'm taking from someone else. And that is basically how the reason that, a lot of people experience depression and just extreme sadness, or it's because we weren't during the pandemic, because we were forced to be, you know, alone and not connected to, so even people that you just randomly walk by down the street, or that person could actually give you the energy that you need, and you're exchanging with them as well. And so when we just our daily, like, you just walk into the bus stop, you just walk into your car, you just walk into the grocery store, you've gotten energy from, uh, you know, other humans on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing that we connect with people, and it's not a bad thing that empaths, it's now I'm speaking to the empaths, it's not a bad thing that we are constantly taken from, our energies are taken from. It's just, the lopsidedness happens when, we don't then, uh, call our soul fragments back to the body and detach from wherever it's been, okay? Because like, we're doing this, people, will see your light and then immediately, eh, connect a cord to you, again, which is fine, but just remember to detach that. So you constantly, on a regular basis, have to cut cords with everyone who has connected cords with you consciously or, subconsciously. That's number 1, a regular thing. You can automatically replenish your own energy when you do that, and it's really a necessity, especially for empaths. Um, so today what we're gonna do is we're gonna, uh, call our soul fragments back to us, and we're gonna, just do just a general sweep or a release of energy into Mother Earth, and she's gonna cleanse it for you. She's happy to do that, and she'll cleanse it, and she'll, replenish your energy with clear, um, clean energy, okay? So, um, then I'll ask your permission to, go up to theta. So what we'll do is, and say theta is the 7th realm, so we're gonna travel up through light and dark, um, past the 4th realm where other ancestors and angels and, loved ones live. We're gonna ignore those people, we're not gonna connect with them. Then go further up to the law of, the universe, and this is like a gel-like rainbow, atmosphere, and the very top layer is the layer of passion. So it's really important to have compassion for yourself and forgive yourself and to just have patience with the body because the body really does want to work with you. You have to have patience and forgive yourself for all the stuff that we've gone through here. And because we're all going through it. Earth is a school. Earth is meant to be hard. Earth is meant to um, learn lessons and um, then overcome, and then grow from there. Okay, that's how growth works here. So then after that, um, we'll go up to theta, and theta is just this beautiful, just there is nothing up there, not even angels are up there. It's just pure source energy. And who I believe in are my spirit team and source energy. They are completely in control. So when they say move, I move. When they say cut people off, I cut them off. But when they say connect, I'll connect as well. So this entire experience, this life experience, it's all about loving yourself. I'm so in love with myself right now. It's just like I'm the best person I know in the entire universe. And that's the level that you want to get to. I trust who I am. I trust my abilities. And that's the level that you want to get to. You want to get to the point where you trust yourself so much. You have such an amazing connection with whatever it is that you believe in, and then and that's how you manifest. So manifesting happens quicker when you have an amazing relationship with yourself. So that relationship is really important with you. Uh, so so that's basically what I've been doing forever now, and this is the level that I'm at after learning all the lessons and after practicing. Um, Yeah, so the learning continues, this practice continues on a day-to-day and moment-to-moment basis, but you get better at it, obviously, when you continue to do it. So, so I invite you guys to now, um, in the chat, actually, since I can't hear anyone, um, would you mind, uh, I do you give me permission to connect to, command theta into your body? And if you don't, by the way, it's totally fine. You still get, uh, unconditional love. So for those of you who um, do allow Theta, actually, yeah, just say yes to yourself and it's fine. I don't have to know necessarily, but yeah, it would be nice to actually see it. Um, awesome. Thank you for the permission. That is awesome. And then, and for those of you who just want to receive unconditional love, you will still receive that. And what people have expressed is that it's you definitely feel really relaxed, and you feel. Um, I love to call it a spiritual massage. Is what you get. So so, and because this is in a group setting, I want you to think about I want you to think about 2 things. So, what we want you to do is to be in a state of to receive. You like to be in a state to receive and to remove any blockages, that's preventing you from allowing yourself to receive. So, actually, before we begin, if you'd like to just so that I'm aware as well, what is one thing that you think, is preventing you from receiving something that's gonna manifest that's really important? Just so I'm aware. Because, when we activate theta into the body, theta is gonna know exactly where to go for you specifically. So it's fine. I don't feel I know that you're gonna receive the healing, and you will remove whatever it is that you're meant to remove. Yes, fear is a good one. Yeah, eliminate fear. Absolutely. Yes, worthiness issues. Back pain, okay, I gotcha. Yes, anxieties, blocking, yeah. Internal critique, ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, let's remove all of that. Um, like, not all of it within it'll be, like, whichever one that you choose will be removed within your body is what I'm gonna, uh, ask for. Because normally, actually, we work on, like, 1 or 2 things at a time in an actual session because it's really very powerful. Um, so you don't wanna overload the system, and then plus, once you release, how you release, um, is also a process, and you have to give yourself space and time for it to actually, happen, like, to actually move out of your body and let it just move without moving too much out. Because 'Cause I've done too much, at once before, and it was too much on my body specifically. So it's best that you just work on one thing at a time, honestly, is what I prefer, and then we'll download, um, a new, uh, concept or idea that replaces the negative, um, to a positive. Self-love is a great one. Self-doubt is oh, yeah. All of these I relate to 1000%. Absolutely. Oh, that's great. If you don't know what your blocks are, you can also ask spirit to identify it for you. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Um, so okay, so I invite you to sit somewhere comfortable. Um, if you need a drink of water, please drink water. You'll definitely need water after. You'll definitely need water after. Um, so we'll begin with removing any stress, anxiety, uh, depression, all of those things. We're going to flush that out of your system and give it to Mother Earth first. And then we'll ask all of your soul fragments to come back to the body. And imagine that when that happens, because our soul fragments literally disperse out into the universe, okay? And this happens on a daily basis. So when you're asking your soul fragments to come back to the body. It knows exactly where to come back to. Um, so think of it like think of your body as Iron Man, and uh, and then like once all of your soul fragments are back, it's like a system reset. So we're gonna reset the system, and you can just imagine like the body lights up a specific color to let you know that we're all back, we're all here, and that's a really important part because when all of you aren't present, it's almost impossible for you to effectively manifest. Like you need to be all here to effectively manifest. And that's when, like sometimes your manifestations will be a little sluggish, and it's because you're dispersed. So you need to be here, all here. Um, so then when you're all here, things pop off really fast. Uh, I can give you examples, but uh, maybe after the healing, I'll give you examples of some of the things that I've manifested. But I think it's important that you have the experience first, and I want to make sure you get it, and then afterwards we can chat a little bit. So take a deep breath in, exhale, take another deep breath in, exhale, and stretch your neck if you like. Just look into the body, shake your shoulders, just shake off any excess excess stress or okay. So now I'm going to invite all of your soul fragments to come back to the body. Imagine that it's flying back, flying back, flying back into the body. It knows exactly where to go. Imagine that it's like attached to an invisible white cord, okay? And this cord is still connected to you, but it's dispersed away from the body. So now we're going to bring in all of those connections to your soul fragments. And now it's going to attach itself to the body. It knows exactly where it's supposed to go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now that the soul fragments are all back, imagine that your body's lit up to one synchronous color of pink, blue, whatever you imagine your body would turn into when you're all present. I like when it turned into a purple today. All right, so now it's a magnificent, beautiful purple, just all lit up, all aligned, all together. You're all here. So now I want you to imagine all your stress of the day, any anxiety you felt today, any disappointments you experienced, anything that made you off a little bit. Just we're gonna just remove all of that energy. Imagine that it's flowing out of the tailbone, through your feet, and into Mother Earth. She's taking it all, taking it all. She's taking it all. She's taking all your stress. She's wonderful. She's okay with taking it all in for you. She's gonna now clear the energy. She's gonna clean it up. Imagine beautiful, cleansed, clear energy is now entering through your feet, up your calves, knees, up through your tailbone, your root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat, third eye, crown. And now um, imagine that you're leaving your body. You're leaving your body. See your body beneath your feet, hovering. You're hovering above it. Now we're gonna leave your home or space, wherever you are. We're gonna fly into space and you'll see Earth beneath your feet. Oh, by the way, Archangel Michael, can you cloak all of us with your cloak protection, please? Now we're gonna ask Archangel Metatron to open up all of our chakras to the percentage that works for all of our bodies individually. Archangel Raphael could be present for this additional assistance with healing as well. Okay, so now we can go through space. We're going to go through several realms. Okay, we're going to go through some dark, light, fly up in space, more dark, through more light, go even higher, dark, and light. We're passing the fourth realm. We're going to go past the fourth realm, more dark, through more dark and light. So now you're here at the realm, the laws of the universe. Okay, it's a gel-like atmosphere. I want you to go to the very top one, which is the pink atmosphere of compassion. I want you to sit in this realm and just forgive yourself for a little bit. Allow yourself to just be patient with your body, with the choices you've made in life. Allow your body to work with you and let it do its thing. It knows how to heal. So now we're gonna go into the seventh realm where just Theta Energy Healing exists. It's source energy, pure, sparkly white light. Just you're being covered with it. Now allow it in through your crown chakra and let it come into the body. And it'll know exactly what it needs to do for you today. So we're going to remove whatever blockage is blocking you from receiving the thing that you want to manifest in life, whether it's a relationship, a car, a house, more money, a different career, a new career that you were afraid to activate. So we're going to go into a silent space to allow that blockage to be removed. And then after, um, think about the thing that you want to manifest and just know that it's going to happen. So we're going to sit in silence and allow the healing to take place. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. It is done. It is done. It is done. Michael, you can disconnect us from disconnect cords between each individual person from myself and each individual person from each other and Theta, Archangel Metatron. If you can bring all of our chakras back down to neutral. Um, and Archangel Raphael, I'm going to thank you for your assistance with any additional healing. And now we're just going to come back into the body, float back into your body very gently. Okay, we're coming back from space, out of space, and back into our space wherever we are on Earth. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes slowly, calmly. It is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you so much. So, you are so welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Kathy, you hear voices? And Gail, so did you. You guys must be clairaudient. So yeah, so let's have some conversation. Um, yeah, share your experiences. What did you get? Did you guys see anything? How do you feel, first of all? You are so welcome, Kathy. I did too. Strange noises. Yeah, I think someone's mic was, I should have asked everyone to mute their mics. You are welcome. So pay attention to any um, spiritual nudges you might have to tell you to move in a certain direction. If you get any insight at all to stop doing something, start doing something, you know, I, um, I think you should definitely listen to those thoughts and feelings. You can start journaling. Maybe you can journal some thoughts. Um, oh, you can hear them. You can't understand what they're saying. Lots of voices, conversations going on. Oh my goodness! Wow, you felt the relief of the blockages. Yes, Barbie. That's good. That's great. So you're in a great space right now to manifest. Like now I want you to have some me time and whatever that means to you, like go out into nature, especially. That really is important to connect with Mother Nature. I want you to listen to music that you what or whatever it is that it really inspires you and gets you in a space to be inspired to dream and be inspired to move in the direction that you really want to move into and allow yourself to receive whatever it is that you really and then do the actual steps to make those things happen for yourself. And I'm very practical. Um, so, I will do the actual work. I will, uh, exercise. Like, for instance, listen to your body if you know that only one day of like hard, rigorous, stressful um, workout is enough for you, and then the other days you just take a break and relax, and you'll actually see my body responding faster when I allow myself to recover more days because I don't respond to stress, and some rigorous exercise will actually stress out my body, and I'll I'll be I'll react to it and be very bloated in the belly area, especially. So instead, do Pilates. Be gentle with your body. Take a walk. just those little insights is specific to you. So don't do what everyone else is doing. Do what your body specifically wants you to do. And if you've always known that you're different from other people, yeah, you're absolutely right. So when I started to and that's the compassion part of this. So having compassion and having enough self-love to literally walk your own unique path and whatever that means to you. And I'm telling you, manifesting happens so quickly, and you'll manifest things that are specific to your journey and your success. Don't look, don't pay attention or compare yourself to other people because you'll slow yourself down if you do that, and you'll get off of your path. So we want you to stay on your path and manifest. And your manifestations will be more successful when you're focusing on just what you're meant to manifest. Um, so I hope that makes sense. I'll definitely add. Um, yeah, we're sensitives. We have to be careful and take good care of ourselves. Absolutely, Gail. Yeah, yeah. Um, yes. Gosh. And when you once you get that about yourself, you have to creating boundaries to protect your energy force is so, so, so important. It's everything. Um, and and those boundaries have to stay. People will keep testing those boundaries to see if they could use you in the same way that they used to use you in the past. And you have to be strong and maintain those boundaries. And that's all about self-love, you know? And and you're loving yourself and protecting yourself. And, and if you've been in hermit mode for a really long time, uh, it's okay to step out of that, and that's me talking to you, talking to me, and talking to you back to you. Um, just you you are if you're in a place where you have been listening to your intuition and listening to your spirit guides and your spirit team, uh, you're safe enough to walk out into the world and let people in, because they're still gonna be there for you, and your intuition is really strong at this point. So, don't be afraid to go back into the world, um, and have experiences, because once you have these boundaries, you just keep practicing, uh, keeping those boundaries up while you're in the world again. So we had to retreat at one point to learn these skills and to practice these skills, but then now that you have them, you could go back out into the world again, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just, so if you're manifesting love, that's one of the scariest ones to me. I mean, and that's me talking to me. Um, yeah, no, like, you have self-worth now. The boundary thing, and you protecting your energy and knowing how um, how valuable your energy is. Oh my god, your self-worth is gonna be through the roof now because n no one will have access to that energy unless you allow them access to that energy. And this is with jobs, they suck our energy dry too. So, yeah, screw them. Like, be an entrepreneur, you know? Like, work for yourself. Like I'm telling you, like, now I get the importance of that too, because it's like you so many situations in life, is where our energy is drained, and then we're not our best selves when we're in those situations to manifest. So do anything, everything in your power to control how you feel, on a moment-to-moment basis, on a day-to-day basis, so that you can be your best and be fully, here to manifest. I hope this is recording, I'm not sure. But do you see? Like, so even how you make money is everything, and who you're in relationships with is everything. Like, all of those situationships and, and your relationship and how you make money and all of that, it has to be in a has to suit your highest self in order to continue to manifest more and better and better, you know? Ugh, I'm telling you, like, you get addicted. Like, once you get it, y and what I'm saying too, like, I'm a Lyft driver. I prefer to be a Lyft driver full time because I'm completely in control of my time and space while I'm building my other businesses, while so that is fine. You might have to make some sacrifices in the meantime while you're manifest in order so that you could be in your best, happiest space to manifest. You get it? So that's what I mean by practical. I do practical manifestations. Um, and that's what works for me. So I hope that makes sense to you. Oh, and by the way, and I did manifest other work. Like I'm a teaching artist. I teach how to release anxiety before auditions to actors um, through International Thespian Society. So I like traveled to Indiana to do that kind of work. And then and that job paid for my week in LA where I did stand up comedy and I manifested um, uh, auditions out there for things that really that matter to me. So yeah, so slowly but surely, you just do what you got to do to keep making you know magic happen. Yeah, but you have to be happy first, and you have to be in a space of total self love to make those things happen. Okay, awesome. I'm happy that you're feeling so inspired because that's exactly what I wanted, and I want you to be happy as fuck every day, every moment of your life, so that you can manifest literally every moment. Yeah. So it's practical manifestation that I do. Um, and also I shared my energy to help manifest whatever you you wanted to work on today. So you could do that. You could definitely, you could totally, just like like in Twilight, um, when the main character who was able to block her, she has a shield. Yeah, you can do that with your uh, manifestation abilities too. You can extend your abilities to other people, and that's what I mean. Like people in the past used to use me without me knowing that they were doing that and using my energy and sucking my energy dry while they were winning and I was like depleting. So yeah, no more of that. That's and I'm glad you feel good. That's great, Kathy. I'm happy. And I'm so happy for everyone. So yeah, so I have one more session next Monday, same time, 2 p.m. on the East Coast, 11 a.m. on the West Coast, and I hope to see you there. I think I'm out of time, but thank you so much. Thank you, and I'll post my Calendly link after this. Okay, love you. Bye. Bye. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Bye.